Oh, greetings. All right, thank you for joining us. This is yes, another location for what is this Thanksgiving? Yeah. So I went to Wally World. I usually go on Thanksgiving Eve, and luckily, well, it took me forever to get there because of traffic. Of course, I left around 5 o'clock traffic. That was interesting, but it went pretty well actually, better than it could have. So yeah, it was like 30 minutes on the bridge, so I went around that, and it still took 30 minutes, but at least I was moving. At least instead of just sitting there forever, probably no longer than that if I sat on the bridge. Just unbelievable. So, for tonight's broadcast, um, let's see. There was a couple of subject matters. I'm a little bit all over the place in some ways. Roswell, JFK, and Bitcoin was a couple of things I was going to go into if I remember, but I connected to the creators, who has been channeled by Daniel Scranton. I'm not going to put that in the title, the creators, because sometimes you put the name of some of these beings in the title, and then you get a nasty email from somebody. Not to say he'll do that, but you never know. You can't win in the channeling world. Either you're not channeling anybody, or you're channeling a toaster, or if you channel someone that's known, you get unfriendly emails of threads. So, yeah, the channeling, yeah, doing this is fun, isn't it? It's like, geez, it's fun. So, yeah, as for the subject matter, what are you channeling? I mean, you know, I mean, sometimes when people are very skeptical of what's coming through, they can cause, if especially during public channel, it can cause an attack during that too. So, and I've experienced it on countless times, but it's not always that way. But some people just lose the trust, and it can bring in somebody else. Possibly, it depends. But if you always trust who's coming through, it's all I trust who's coming through, but if others don't trust, you can't make everybody happy. That's for sure. Especially other channelers that are not too happy with the messages that have been coming through me recently, at least the ones that are super popular. But that's too bad. I do believe that, yeah, as we start to believe in ourselves, activate ourselves, just believing in yourself, whatever you want to believe whatever you want. If you don't believe anyone's channeling, go right ahead. But what matters most is that you believe in your own abilities and you'll strengthen those energies. Problem is, when people say they don't believe this person or that person, then they attack them. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. It can happen. I'd say I've dealt with it a couple of times, and it has not been pleasant. Some people don't always hear what they want to hear too, and so they get very. It doesn't go well. Let's put it that way. So it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. Uh, Research isn't perfect. David Wilcock isn't perfect. Corey Good isn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, not to say everything is just, not to say I have to believe everything that is said, but not to say everything that's being said is completely false either. So, yeah, it's tough. This is a hard game. But then again, everything is when you get to it, especially when you deal with spirituality, especially going to changing timelines, activating ourselves, going to the next direction, which is not this level, a higher level, healing the third dimension, which is not easy. None of this is easy. It's not a walk in the park, far from it. It is just, this is, not to say this is a battle, but in some ways it is. I don't want to look at it like that, but which reminds me, yeah, like I said, there's only a couple of things here. I woke up. Okay, this might be the title, and so I'll go into this other stuff too that I mentioned. Yeah, this is going to be kind of all over the place. I channeled three beings today, connected to them with Men in Black. It actually went pretty well, actually. I don't remember what everything he said, but I believe it was very helpful. And for those of you who do not believe it was a man in black, it was probably a toaster or someone's cell phone I was channeling. But either way, I just feel like a lot of reptilian energies there. They're not happy of this connection, but that's okay. Yeah, this is all about activating yourself and becoming stronger. This isn't about, this is about believing in yourself. That's what my message is. Beings come through. You can do whatever you want. If you don't want to believe in yourself, that's fine. No one's stopping that. But to stay curious and keep the fire going. The more you believe in yourself, the more you get better at channeling whatever it is. You can't worry about what other people say. You just got to keep following. If it's a positive energy, I believe what I'm connecting to is positive. It might be controversial. People might not want to hear it. That's tough. That's tough. Another reason why I get out of where I live, I come out to Orlando, is just I need to change. Where I live is not fun to live. It's not fun. Where I work is not fun. I'm tired of the area I live in, but it's nice to be able to get out and I get connected to a new vibration. I get to make fun of Disney. I get to do all. It just I feel better. Connect to CIA world, MK Ultra world, wherever you want to call it. I don't write anything. Just go channel and get the hell out of Dodge. This time it worked pretty decently. So take care or leave it. So yeah, the title of this thing will probably be this. A couple of nights ago, I woke up. I was connecting. I remember feeling that helping people activate themselves or something like that to the dream. What I picked up on the outside of Earth, like you say, a reptilian grid. It's not just an Archon grid around here; it's a reptilian grid. And what is it? Not Shawshank. It's not Rikers Island. Alcatraz. Going by memory. Alcatraz. Think of this world as Alcatraz. And outside, there's signs saying, keep out, stay out. And I was going to put a picture of this. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. Or I don't want to do it today, but if I find it, I'll put it in the description and the thumbnail if I can find the image. I don't have enough energy to look for it. They had Alcatraz like stay out, keep out, something like that. This planet is Alcatraz. You don't have this. No, don't think that you are mentally in a prison. Mentally, you are free. But this is a prison when you really think about it. Well, you just use your own imagination. No, you don't have to use your imagination. Just look around. With taxes, the government, Rothschilds burning everything down in California. Some lady mentioned, I'll put it in the social network if I remember. I was sent a video about a lady said about Northern California being set on fire by the Rothschilds. And sure enough, it did. She said she made the video in February, and of course, it happened recently. Notice, I believe the fires have calmed down now. Notice how the holidays here, everything's kind of calm. Notice how it started during the election, and it kind of calmed down around holiday. It's just, and same thing with Puerto Rico. You have this hurricane activating, slams into Puerto Rico, and just wanders away. Like it never freaking happened. It's like, Pensacola has now been, the Panhandle has been forgotten, totally decimated. It's like, you just love how they operate. They're just, yeah. And I said this in the video of anytime you hear the word Saudi mentioned in the news, think of Rothschild. You can think of Rockefeller, but I believe the Rothschilds are mostly running the Saudis. Not to say the Saudis don't have their own elite system, they do, but they made an agreement with the Rothschilds to receive money from them. to carry out what's going on. Not to say they don't think for themselves and all, they do. But see, you can say I would say Rothschilds helped build Dubai, helped build Saudi Arabia, and now Saudi Arabia is beating the crap out of Yemen. I think like I forget how many people die in Yemen. It's freaking ridiculous. But you know, it's all from what I feel is yeah, no, I'm removing my thoughts from my mind, but Rothschild runs Rockefellers. I feel Rockefellers like they're to go do it. They go and do these things. That's what I get from that. They're the ones that get the information. They get the orders or whatever it is, compromised, and they implement it through however services they do. And with the Saudis have to be out there in the open. You said the Rockefellers kind of keep things looking good. You can say make Russia look like a piece of crap because Russia isn't going by what anybody's saying, going by what they want, and they need a villain anyway, so it works out, and it's just freaking disgusting, the whole thing. So I believe, yeah, Rothschild has money that, I mean, of course, there's another thing that came through, the unnamed Illuminati, basically. The figures that are truly involved with this don't really have a name. Yes, they are alien, but they are human too. And connecting with them, well, you can connect to them, but to find out where they are and all that's another story. Like Steven Spielberg and Disney and all, they're part of like a Hollywood Illuminati. It's lower level, but still they're keeping the puppet masters going, keeping us, the puppets, entertained through propaganda, whatever it might be, have murder on their videos or movies, and just, their programming. That's all going to start one of these days. The ropes are going to start breaking on all this stuff. The control is not going to last forever. They're going to trip up. They kind of are, but it feels like they're going to start really screwing up. Who knows when? This is what we need for a transition out of, get the ball rolling of a new timeline. Nobody knows the future holds, but basically, as humanity realizes they can't connect to aliens, they can't connect to angels and guides and believe in the alien vibrations, they can't connect to. They are here to assist us. Some say they're not here to assist, but that's fine. You can go and hide and be scared. If you want to be I don't think being, I mean, yeah, they're not going to always agree with everyone. You might not want to be around everyone, but, the divide is, like with, I'll use Corey Good and them, for example. Notice there's a divide there. I mean, especially when you're someone at that high, that you get all that attention. Every word you're gonna say is going to be kind of torn apart. So no one's perfect. Not to say everything's 100%. I mean, believe their intentions are good somewhere there. I'm not gonna go into details. Too much controversy there. It's like, but it's like realize there's a divide being operated too. And it's like believe whatever you want. That's fine. But remember what your abilities, you can activate yourself and not give in to this divide energy. Connect to what works for you and work with that. Not even cults have positive energies. Even Scientology has a positive. I don't know what that positive is, but it's there. They talk to trees. They talk to aliens. Flying around is DC-8. I mean, unless that's an alien something there. Yeah. Okay. But like with religion, a lot of people don't believe in religion when they look at all that alien stuff. All religion has all that alien stuff in the past. All the mythology is all alien. So, the Pope dressed up like a fish. The Pope is, I don't think he's going to lose his job or anything like that. Some people think it is. It's yeah, the pressure might be on, but I don't think it's going to happen. Facebook is in the news recently, like Sandberg, the lady that's the second one that's in charge of the robot. Mark is the robot, and Sarah Sandberg. Something. I don't think she's going to get fired. I think they just said a thing on if anybody's paying attention to that. I don't think so. They want to fire her because the robot isn't complying or whatever. I'm not sure if there's a bunch of rooms, a bunch of clones of him somewhere. Mark Zuckerberg clone room. They have all these different robots, and one breaks down. I had a funny. He did an interview. I saw an interview on somewhere online somewhere. It was recent. It's like I visualized him like plugged into the wall. When he was done the interview, they unplugged him and somebody picked him up and took him away. It's like that is such a machine. It's like you don't want alien contact. You want to know what aliens look like? Look at CEO of freaking Facebook. People don't believe in any of this stuff. They look at that guy. It's like you want alien contact. There you go. God, that's freaking hilarious. It's just so obvious. I mean, he's not even disguising it. It's all how you look at things. When you start seeing this stuff, it all becomes more clear. I have something else to post. I'll have to post it tomorrow about alien disclosures, something else, but I don't have it. That's also the case. I don't have it. Bitcoin, is that woman I create? Most likely, yes. But it does not fully controlled. Do we want to go into digital currency? Yes and no. I don't think we're going to be successful in it. I don't think it's going to fully happen. In the future, probably. But I think there's a possibility that the dark has to start to fall apart first. See, you look at it different ways. Now, this is like way in the future. They're keeping the cash to like piss off the dark. So they can technically get rid of it and make a cashless society. But they need cash, even if it's nice to have gold backed by it. They need it anyway to piss off the Illuminati and all of that, the dark ones. So, I mean, technically, if you can go to a cashless society, everything will be fine. But the way things are right now, because all the corruption, it's best we don't do that right now. Yeah, if things become a lot lighter, of course, money won't matter anymore over time. But, way things are, because eventually money will be abolished altogether. We got a while for that one. JFK, I think it's something that came up about QAnon, JFK. JFK's energies are with it. The junior, I believe it's more the father than it is actually the son. Some people think the son's still alive. I don't think he's there. If he pops up somewhere, I'll be happy to say I was wrong. You gotta kind of see it to believe it. It's not always easy to tell if somebody's alive or dead. I don't think it's here, but I could be wrong. I don't think it's here. I'm not seeing that. But if you want to believe it, that's fine. It is interesting, but yeah, the JFK energies are definitely there. You can say Camelot's energies are there too. King Arthur vibrations there because they do want to, the positive Camelot. Camelot wasn't always the most positive, but they wanted to derail this old system. And there is a positive Illuminati within the CIA also. And the Pentagon is an alien outpost. I know people don't believe that, but it's where the aliens all get together, hang out. I mean, it's humans there, but there is an alien vortex there. It's alien central. DC is it's like an Illuminati backyard or front yard or whatever you want to call it. It is their laboratory. Symbolism all over the place. It's kind of a spooky place when you really think about it. I haven't been there. One day I'd like to go there, but current climate, not happening anytime soon. But I guess when the guides allow me to go there, because it just doesn't sound like I feel like a good time for it. I had to say the guides are completely they're helping in some ways. But yeah, let's see here. What else was there? Roswell. Yeah, that was, you can say also Roswell was, take care or leave it. Roswell was also a part of alien disclosure too. That could have been done secretly or, it's like it was somehow orchestrated so we can know about it, which jump-started the awakening and it helped. There's a lot of now. There isn't a whole lot of current alien like pictures, like you don't see the alien with Trump or anything like you saw with Hitler or something like that. But you know, but it doesn't mean that those energies will increase for an alien vibration to start appearing here. We're those that are awakening in an awakened state and connecting more to their power, whatever it might be, telekinesis. Some people are afraid of telekinesis. At this point, let it all rip. Wherever you got, let's make it happen. Anything is better than this. Black Friday, you're gonna beat the crap out of somebody, for what, a toaster oven or something. What is this? What is this place? Jeez. Eventually, that's going to lose its steam. I guess a lot of people are going online too, but yeah, it still has an energy of what is this place? Yeah, it's definitely prison. That's for sure. It's Alcatraz. This is definitely Alcatraz. But those that are connecting to their powers are here to escape. And people call them crazy. You can't do that. You get peer pressure. It's like, yes, you can. You're not out to hurt anybody. You're out to make your life a better life and help others if possible, if they want to. If not, that's fine. No one's here. Yeah, like what channel? Do you believe it or not? No, forcing you to believe anything. Fuck, just go. Who cares? If you want to be connected to a cult, go for it. Sometimes it works for people. Sometimes you feel like you need that community energy. It feels like another family. They're all. I mean, I think they're all over the place. I hope this isn't one of them. I don't think so. It's kind of like a hangout, but not nothing like that. Geez, some are just they have all the tentacles of cult-like energies, but they don't call themselves a cult. But man, it certainly does look like one. So, well, some people learn better than that. In those places. So it's happening for a reason. It does slow down the ascension in some ways, but they are a lot more open than most of the population. But the thing is, you don't want to get closed into the dividing thinking, as it's much. It's a great deal of it out there. Oh, that's pretty terrible, actually, when you think about it. Let's see here. Roswell energies. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. You can say that was the awakening in disguise. It wasn't necessarily, you can say spirit was involved with that for that to be recorded. The spirit world didn't have to. The spirit world is very much involved. Sometimes they wonder if they're drunk at the wheel. They're drunk at the wheel, but sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't, depending. But I feel like the spirit world intervened with that. Not to say they caused it, but they did allow it to be seen. Without Roswell, a lot of stuff will not exist right now. Channeling might not exist at the same vibration it is. Yes, there'll be other ways, but you can say that kind of helps it along. You go to Roswell. I've been to Roswell, but they have museums there and they're having a blast with it, with good reason. But connecting to those vibrations, yes, there was a dark government there. The shadow governments always existed, but they took that one obviously very serious, and they used it against the U.S. government definitely to take over it publicly. To just they've always been in existence. The shadow government's always been there, but there's their chance to move in to truly cause a lot of difficulties. So. And it probably would have found its way in anyway if that didn't happen, like with the Federal Reserve and everything. I think it probably would happen before that, but either way, with the government being taken over, and now it's weaponized. It's going against us through food, through chemtrails, wherever it might be. It's like we're in a laboratory. And there's also a story about, at least I heard on YouTube, about technology used against the Atlanteans, which destroyed the Atlanteans. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it all depends. Because we went a long time without any technology, and society was all fucked up. I mean, not to say technology would have made it. In some areas, it's probably really good. But then again, when you have to look at the wars and everything, it's like, not to say technology is making anything better. It's a different type of war. But I don't think technology is the end of us. Now, when you get into it, yeah, it can be. But it's a tricky situation. But it also shows that AI is alive and well here, and it's going to get stronger. You don't have to be afraid of it. But this is also another way of like pushing you towards believing in yourself, activating yourself, not to be so reliant on technologies. As more people believe in all of this alien stuff, psychics, powers, and all that, telepathy, chair sucks. Telepathy will get stronger. There's another chair. Maybe that worked better, maybe not. Telepathy will get stronger as more people believe in it. As you like, if you have a group and you're practicing telepathy and you believe it, instead non-believers have difficulties. And of course, you're going to have some that are going to be bragging about it. Well, at least something's going on. Because we're going to turn into more of the metaphysical energies are going to get stronger in humanity's vibration over time. It's going to get stronger because those are living it are going to feel, they're already feeling better. And others are just, so many people are just so skeptical of it all. They'd rather be a robot than release that and awaken. Because, yeah, I mean, Alcatraz, people feel like they can't break out of it, right? Isn't that modern society? People feel like they can't break out of it. You got your day job, you got this, you got school, whatever it might be. It's all Alcatraz elements when you think about it. And you don't think about leaving either because I feel like this is normal. So it's not normal. So, all right. I forgot about this. If you're still here, if anybody's still here, if you're new to all this, is ivantalk.com. We have private sessions throughout the week. Maybe as this thing goes, and you have the schedule here. You have the shop here. I'm getting back. I'm catching up. I'll catch up tomorrow on questions. I didn't do anything because of work and everything. But so Spirit Social, same situation here. I also have other channels and healers I do recommend. Somewhere here, right here. I also have Social Network. Thank you to those posting. We have the Rabbit. And he's on. Yeah, if you want to grab him for Black Friday, I don't think there's a sale on it, but you can get him right here. It's already read for free. So, oops, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. All right, so tomorrow should be a lot sooner for upload. This is a little bit late. So, all right, much love, everyone. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. It's been a long night. What am I call this? Call it something. So, all right, take care. Blessed, thank you for your support. More insanity tomorrow.